Hi. It's been a while since I actually sat down in front of a camera and just talked. So it's been about 2 months since I last uploaded. It's been a while, to say the least. I want to thank everyone for the incredibly supportive and just in general great response that box opening got. It's really encouraging, and I actually wouldn't be sitting down recording this video without it. I'm really bad at doing these kind of big scripted videos, so I have a little bit of a note chart sitting here in front of me, so if I look down, it's just to help keep me on track on what I want to talk about, and so I don't ramble too much. But yeah, I want to be doing this video and the next video that's coming up without you guys, without that amazing outpour of support for that last video. This next section is going to get a little personal, so if you want to skip to just the straight up channel update, I'll put a timestamp somewhere right here that you can skip to, where it's mostly just channel update stuff, and you won't really have to worry about listening to me be like, oh, you know. But yeah. So getting serious, just for a moment, a little personal, like I said. As some of you know, me and Angel of Alchemy broke up, I think almost 8 months ago now. It's been a while, and I was 100% at fault in that. That's 100% on me. And understandably, she wanted both of us to reach a point of change before we kind of started doing content again together. And we're friends now. A lot of stuff has happened in those 8 months. And it took a lot of time before, because as some of you know, I appear in a few of her videos that she's posted since then. It took some time before I was ready to not only appear in her videos, but also for her to be ready for me to appear in her videos. And during that time, I kind of trickled out little pieces of content when I went on a regional grind. I was just going regional, OTS, regional, etc. And because I wanted to get my invite, which I did not get. And I started, a year ago, I started a new job, and I've talked a little bit about that since, but that job has been highly emotionally stressing and emotionally taxing, and it really took a toll on my mental health about 2 months ago. We hit like a real low with work, essentially. Not like we didn't have enough stuff to do, but just like the treatment that I was receiving at work, and to a degree still receive today, is taxing. But I started seeing a counselor, which I'm not going to go too deep on, but I will say that being able to talk to someone in an environment where I could basically say whatever I wanted, and it was a new person who was without judgment, was really nice. So I will say that it did help a lot in terms of like my progress, and also being able to manage a lot of what I had going on. I'm actually seeking further mental health assistance, I guess, to just keep making more and more progress with myself and whatnot. But about 2 months ago, like I said, I hit a real low in my personal life, with work, and with Yu-Gi-Oh! So for those of you that skipped to right here, hi, welcome back. We're going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And the YouTube channel. The game has evolved into such a toxic point that I felt outclassed with everything I was doing, whether it be content, whether it be the games I was playing in. Like it's so weird, right? Because I went to that Omaha regional, and then I went and did the Tulsa regional, and I just got slammed. I went from 28th to like X3 drop. Like, it was crazy. And that really put me at a low point. And I think this is mainly due to things like Tyr and Ishizu really becoming the forefront, and the kind of really poor excuse of a ban list we got. So it just made the game feel more and more tired. And we started an underdog locals at our locals, and unfortunately it seems like that's kind of died out. I don't know how much further that's going to go, especially with the sporacity of people showing up. But I wanted to keep playing, but I didn't have an interest in the game. And without motivation to play the game, that means the channel has to suffer. And that's just like direct correlation. If I don't have an interest in something, I don't want to make content about it. And something else that hurt, like, as far as like, okay, well, what do I do with the channel? What kind of content should I be making for you guys, for the viewers? I put a poll up on YouTube, and this was a while ago. I also put a poll on my Instagram story, and it had very conflicting results. And I got a little salty in my Instagram stories about it because I was upset, because I was like, I make that content, and you guys aren't watching it. So it just felt like it wasn't enough. You know, like my content wasn't enough to satisfy my viewers, like the majority of my viewers, because I still had piddly little viewer results. And I was just really confused on what my viewers wanted, what you guys wanted. I thought about rebranding. I also thought about just straight up making like a goodbye video and just quitting the YouTube stuff, and like the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube stuff in general. What I ended up doing was I took a step back and I rebranded my old channel, and that's now Bots Obsession, which is where I post Transformers-based content. And I've really enjoyed doing that, and I still plan to keep doing that. I recently chatted because of the success of the Photon Hypernova box opening. I chatted with some people, about some friends of mine. I was like, what kind of content is like working right now? I've been out of the game for so long. What's going on? And they talked about championing rogue decks and just live duels and deck discussions and things like that. And I was like, I'm the Speedroid guy. I was like, I could talk about Speedroids all day. So I've definitely thought about just making a bunch of content about that. And that was really, it was invigorating. There we go. That's a great word for it. It was really invigorating. But I had something like pop up in my timeline today from another creator, one that I'm friends with, and they had gotten like this, they hadn't uploaded in a while, and they got this big sponsorship box, and I was like, oh man. And I saw all this stuff I missed out on, and I saw another story where it had more stuff that I missed out on, and it really punched me in the face. And it's kind of the reason I'm doing this video right now. And this is what I've decided to do. We're still Invoked 101, for now at least. I might update that to be something less Alistair and more me for the future. But for the time being, we're still Invoked 101. I've also decided that I'm just going to make content that I want to make about the decks I like. Whether it be discussions, talking about why I like them in general, deck profiles, how to play them, combos, live duels, whatever. I'm going to talk about the things I like about this game. I'm going to talk about the decks I like in this game. And it'll be kind of like my own little thing where I just talk about cards, essentially. I just talk about cool decks that I think more people should know about or play. I also want to bring back live duels with commentary. I really think that you guys would enjoy that. They did pretty well previously, and I think that you guys responded well to that, and it's something that I can do pretty easily at locals, and I think it'll be fun for the people at my locals to have like a feature match, per se, presented on the channel. And that's really where I'm at. I'm going to try and get done at least one video a week. I think that'll be fun, and that's what I can really do. And whether it be a deck profile, a card discussion, rant, or a live duel, it just depends how I'm feeling that week, and that's just going to be how it is for a while. I want to thank everyone who stuck with me throughout the hiatus, all the subscribers that stayed and didn't just abandon ship. I want to thank everyone that watched and interacted with that last video, because that really was a big inspiration. Seeing how you guys received and responded to that video really did reinvigorate me. And I want to give a couple shout outs to a couple of the sponsors that have kind of stuck with me. I don't know if my code still works for one of them, because he did a big website update, but Leather Deck Box, he's a friend of the channel, and he makes really, really cool leather deck boxes that are custom and have, and you can put your own artwork on them. They're super cool. He has some awesome designs. Definitely check him out. I'll have a link for both of these guys in the description. And then the other guy is Send Calamity. If you want some really cool waifu stickers, you can go check him out. Again, he's linked down below. He has some really cool Yu-Gi-Oh ones if you want to see those. And like I said, I think I have a code for it, and it might just straight up be Invoke211 all caps. That might be the code. I don't know if it still works, but I used to have one, so. But yeah. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.